Breaking news, Wike finally breaks silence as PDP crisis continues. Governor Wike says and declares lack of trust for Atiku, shut door at peace talk. For some time now, Atiku has been sending persons to Wike to have a discussion for them to, settle the issue that is on ground. Apparently, it has not really yielded much fruit. Well, these are some of the things that have happened. Even while Wike was on holiday in Turkey, he sent the emissary, but guess what? It didn't quite yield any profitable increase because Wike has seen trust being broken, lies, and to be quite candid, beyond parties, parties being a party man and all that, you can see that these are not people to be trusted. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. This is why Nigeria keeps repeating itself in a circle, because we have men who can't be trusted. I mean, we're not talking about Wike himself. I'm not talking about a particular person. Okay, so politicians come, they give you all kinds of promises, but we all know that looking around all that is lies. Okay, PDP crisis. Wike finally breaks silence, declares lack of trust for Atiku, shut door at peace talk. The build-up to the 2023 general election is not going as planned for the People Democratic Party at the present. Emerging reports has confirmed that a reconciliation talk between Governor Newsom Wike and the PDP flag bearer Atiku Abubakar will not happen. Governor Wike has reportedly declined any one-to-one conversation with the former vice president. Governor Newsom Wike has closed the door to any possibility of the reconciliation talk with the People Democratic Party flag bearer Atiku Abubakar. The Nation newspaper has reported. According to the report, Wike cited the lack of faith in Atiku in terms of honoring personal agreement. Late Nigeria has earlier reported that the suggestions were made by the chairman PDP Board of Trustees, Senator Walid Jibrin, who urged that Atiku should lead a delegate of APC bigwigs to appeals Wike. It has been recalled that Wike, his camp, were aggrieved that the presidential candidate Atiku did not honor the recommendation of a committee set up to suggest a running mate for him. The outcome of the committee report favored Wike as the vice presidential candidate of the People Democratic Party. A reconciliation Atiku ignored and urged for the governor of Delta State, Okowa. On the heels of this development, the People Democratic Party has since been in a state of heated crisis that has separated the party into several factions. Meanwhile, a source revealed that the only means for Atiku to reach out to Wike is through a strategic team. The source says there is no likelihood of Wike having a one-to-one private discussion with Atiku. Shortly after the primaries, the governor held a side meeting with Atiku in Abuja and nothing was adhered to. He was shocked that Atiku has not told Nigerians what's transpired between them, and Wike after the primaries have how he arrived at Governor Okowa as a running mate is still a mystery. Since there was no full disclosure, Wike has directed that fresh talk with Atiku should be with strategic team members who will come with an advice for him. The Nigeria gathers that the strategic team comprises of Governor Seyi Makinde, Samuel Otom, Governor Hassan Damara of Gombe, Ayodele Fayose, and Donald Duke, ex-governor of Cross River State. So this is how things have been right now. What happens is things fall apart when the center could no longer hold. This is exactly the case of what is going on now with the People Democratic Party. And guess what? The very man called Atiku Abubakar started all this. He was the one who says he lacked ability to pick his running mate and advised that a committee be set up, to pick a running mate for him. everybody, humor and understand, and took a cue from there and said, okay, why not? If not, let's pick a running mate for him. But the time came and we saw that things did not quite go well, as one would have thought about, because the person you were supposing, okay, and looking forward to really bring about, accept or reject the recommendation that was made, what did he do? He turned a blind eye. He pretended, like what was happening was not happening. He called the bluff. He pretended like what everybody was saying, there was no truth in it. So these are things that have happened, and you know how Wike has been betrayed. I mean, Wike has a right to be angry, but again, let's be careful so that when you are angry, I mean, politicians, it is what it is. You can't even dabble into their matters. They do know how they settle themselves. If you get what I mean, that's politicians for you, especially Nigerian politicians. You go on and you start taking sides and you start getting yourself all worked up about them. You'll be surprised what will happen. You may get yourself really disgraced, okay, if you're not careful. So these are some of the things that have been going on. And if you look at it very well, he started it. He caused it for himself. But again, if PDP wants to see to it that they have a headway, they will have to look past their grievances and see how they can make things work, if that's what they want to do. Even in APC, it is not even fair. It's not also a rosy discussion as well, as they also have issues in their very own party. So, I mean, these are people who want to rule Nigeria, yet decorum for their own self has not been achieved. So you see, Nigerians, it is high time we look inwards, look at the people, the caliber of the persons who want to rule, and be sure what we are getting, so that we don't take the wrong persons as our leaders and live to regret it. Because if we do that, at the end of the day, we may not be happy with the result that may come out of it. So it is what it is. You see, it is what it is. And we all need to really work at it and ensure that we get the right persons and the right people in order for things to move forward and for Nigeria to become a better nation for every one of us. Please, let's vote correctly. Let's not vote out of sentiment. Let's vote the man and woman who has the ability to bring about change. God bless. Bye for now.